Hello, welcome to another edition of Talking Sports and Fitness with Zeke. I'm Zeke, sometimes known as Mike Zielinski. My guest today is Maria Ortiz, who is a champion bodybuilder. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you very much.
I think you have a very interesting story because of several things. You have become a champion bodybuilder and you're in your 40s. And you're a grandmother.
Yes, I am, sure.
And I think two other major obstacles, not that they're obstacles because age is never an obstacle, it's only if you make it an obstacle, is you're shy, and bodybuilders can't be shy. At least you were shy. And you used to love to eat junk food.
Oh, yes.
Which you can't do when you're a bodybuilder.
No, exactly, you can't. You know, basically that's, if you want to compete and have a good body and nice definitions, you have to eat right.
Now you used to go to the gym, but
yes.
like you said, you weren't quite sure what you were doing to a degree.
Yes.
And you met a guy that kind of changed your life on a personal and a professional level. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, you know, I was at the gym training, and basically I didn't know what I was doing. So I met this guy, which now is my husband.
Yes.
So I started training with him basically, and I started training. He motivated myself. You know, he knows what he's doing. He used to compete, do 2 competitions, and so I started training with him. You know, and I kind of like it because, you know, when you're in the gym, you know, basically you don't know what you're doing. When you find somebody else that knows what they're doing, you know. So he motivated myself, and I started training, and there was people after me. I said, "Oh, you should compete. You should compete." I said, "No, you know, that's not my goal right now." So even him mentioned me too, you know, you should compete, you should do a competition, but I was kind of scared. One, I was shy, and the other way, the diet.
Because, well, when you're shy, I mean, you have to put your body's on the line, so to speak, and you got to show it off. You have to come across as very confident and maybe, you know, you're the opposite of shy, you know?
Yeah, because the thing is, it was my first time, you know, during the competitions, and you don't know what you're doing, you know. But even him, that he was my instructor, my trainer, he was telling me everything, what I'm supposed to do, what I cannot do, what should I eat, what should not I eat, you know, stuff like that, you know. And it's kind of scary at one point because for a shy person, I never stand in front of a lot of people.
Tell us about that when you were on stage the first time and you're flexing and going through your posing routine. Were you thinking, oh my God, I'm here, or what?
Well, first of all, you know, I believe in God, and first of all, you know, we are Christians and we go to church, and I used to pray all the time, and I have people praying for me, and I say, oh my God, God, you know, just give me strength, you know, to not be shy in front of people, and to try to do my best to not make no mistakes.
Yes.
But, you know, that's the most important thing, you know, and then I did it.
Well, you certainly did. I believe it was I have a couple notes here, pardon me, but it was the 2013 Big Cat Classic in Allentown. You took first place in Women's Physique Masters, first place in Women's Physique Class A, and the overall title. So that's pretty impressive.
It is really impressive. I was shocked. Yes, I did, because really, you know, when I was doing the competition and they put me in the middle, and I said, okay, and then my husband get to the final, he says, what do you think, how you did? I said, I think I did okay, but it was my first time, so I didn't know, basically, you know, that I went first place. So when we came to the finals, that 5 o'clock, and they say that I was the winner first place, I say, first of all, I say, thank Lord, you know, thank you, Lord, because, you know, I never thought in my life that I was going to win first place for my first show. So it was kind of impressed.
And then we'll move on to 2015. This was a regional show, the NPC Eastern USA Championships, and you took first place in Women's Bodybuilding Open, first place in Women's Bodybuilding over 35, and you were the overall champion. So again, 3 firsts, right?
But that was another shock, because that was at the last minute. One of
really?
the promoter told me, you know, Maria, I was doing Women's Physique, and I did 3 categories, and he said, Maria, and 2 weeks before, he said, Maria, you should try to do bodybuilder. You have more chance to be a pro in there.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my God, but it's totally different. Bodybuilders and women physique is different.
I wanted to ask you about that, because men have they're bodybuilders. Women have basically 2 categories, women's physique and bodybuilding. What is the difference? Is bodybuilding more mass, more muscularity?
Exactly, yes. It's more mass and more muscularity, and the poses are different. You know, you have to
traditional bodybuilding.
Yes, you have to use your hands, your feet closed. Women's physique is open. Your hands are open. you know, and the way you pose. So the thing is that bodybuilding is more muscles. Women's physique is between, not too much muscles.
Right.
So
How are you, because there are certain people who will say women shouldn't be that muscular, and obviously you've become very muscular, but you're very comfortable with your appearance and your look.
well, believe it or not, it's crazy because when I'm everywhere, when I'm really in shape and I go different places and vacations, you know, people staring at you, you know, and you know they're looking at you, but I can't, you know, this is a sport that I like and my husband like. You can please everybody. There's other persons, other people that don't like it, but there's nothing you could do, you know. I'm good with that, you know. I can't please everybody.
And your children and grandchildren are very supportive, I take it.
Yes,
right?
my son is really supporting in my family.
Yeah, well, I can see your husband's name is Banyon, and full disclosure, I see you guys work out at the gym.
Yes.
And he is absolutely shredded and ripped. I don't know why he's still not competing. But you guys work hard with an intensity,
But the
which
thing
is
is,
why you're so good.
Yeah, but the thing is, men is more difficult. It's more competitions than women's.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of men. They're huge. They're really big. You know, and that's a lot of, you know.
Now, in the beginning, obviously, you had a lot to learn. You were learning everything from him, and you followed basically what he said. What are the dynamics, husband and wife? You know, because some people can't work with a spouse. I'm one of them. I can work with anybody, and I get along great with my wife, but we don't work well together. Do you separate being a spouse, a wife, during the training?
Well, it's not easy. Believe me. If he will be here, he would have. It's not easy. It's really stressful because when you're in a diet, it's so strict. You get so stressed out, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes if I don't do something right, then he said, "Oh, you're not doing this right." So anything bothers me. When you're in a strict diet, you know, you don't have no carbs in your body. A lot of people, they don't understand that. You get moody, you get stressed, you get upset. You know, there's stuff you cannot eat, and then your body's asking for it. So when it comes to that point in training and food, and he told me something to do the right way, and I get pissed off, you know. So it's not easy, but then we get along, you know. And then he walks away because he understands that he went through that and he knows what I'm going through.
Well, he's kind of like in this with you, not only as a trainer, but you guys live together. He's obviously in great shape, so he must have a strict diet too. He's not eating hamburgers and French fries in front of you at home, right?
Well,
or is he?
Believe it or not, yes, he does. And sometimes what I do is I just walk away from him because it bothers me.
Yeah.
And one time, even inclusive, I was at the gym in the sauna, and I was in a strict diet, and I was in the sauna, and I see this girl eating like a protein bar, and it bothers me the noise of she opened the bar, the protein bar, and people, they don't realize that, you know, they don't understand, you know. And in my head I said, oh, I had to walk away. So what I did is I went out until she finished it, and then I went back.
Yeah.
You know, but people, they don't understand that.
Yeah, because like LA Fitness, which is where I know you from, there are a lot of casual people like myself who are working out just to stay in somewhat shape, and then there are some very serious people, and you're one of them. You know, but the vast majority are guys like me or ladies like me. But there's some people who are really put together there. You know.
Oh yeah, it's just believe it or not, sometimes when I'm working out, even guys that working next to me, they walk away. I guess they feel intimidated.
Well, because they see you're lifting more than they are.
That's not my purpose, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, sometimes I feel bad, so why they left, you know. But even some people come to me and say, no, I'm not working out next to you. They just walk away.
Wow.
So,
but I think if anybody knows what they're seeing and what they should know, they should admire you for the tremendous amount of physical work you put into it, as well as the diet. And we're going to have a second show, and we're going to get into the specifics of your diet and training, which is pretty amazing because you also hold a full-time job.
Yeah.
And we'll find out if you ever sleep. But for now, saying goodbye for Zeke and Maria Ortiz. This is Talking Sports and Fitness. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to the People Chronicles channel on YouTube.
These community stories are made possible in part by BCTV, Susie Ray Design, Queen City Family Restaurant, Lamar Advertising, Heidelberg Family Restaurant, Reading Air, Lions and Hole, Peanut Bar, and Kutztown University.